Imagine a world before electricity, where engines roared with fire and fury. These ancient machines didn't need wires or circuits. They ran on brute force and ingenuity. At the heart of every primitive engine lies the piston, a simple yet powerful component that turns motion into magic. But how did they make it work? How did they turn heat into motion without any modern technology? The answer lies in the piston, this tiny, seemingly simple part that holds the key to unlocking the power of the past. Today, we're diving into the world of primitive engines and uncovering how that tiny piston changed everything. So, what exactly are we talking about? Let me break it down. The piston is the heart of these early engines, a simple yet powerful component that converts motion into energy. It's like the beating heart of a machine. Imagine a metal rod, thick and strong, sliding back and forth inside a hollow cylinder. That's the piston in action, pushing and pulling, creating motion from heat or force. These early engines didn't have fancy electronics or computers. They relied on the piston's simple mechanical movement to do the heavy lifting. Literally. The piston's power came from its ability to push against resistance, whether it's pushing water out of a pump, lifting a weight, or turning a wheel. This is the foundation of mechanical engineering. Simple parts, precise motion, and massive power. It's what made primitive engines possible and what we're about to explore in detail. You might think this is just history, but the piston's power is still in your car, your fridge, and even your bicycle. It's the invisible engine behind almost everything that moves. Every time you press the gas, that piston is working overtime. It's the heart of the engine, turning mechanical energy into motion. Without it, there's no power, no progress. Even in today's electric vehicles, the piston's legacy lives on. It's the foundation of mechanical innovation, shaping the future of energy and motion. Understanding the piston isn't just about the past. It's about the present. It's a reminder of how simple ideas can power entire industries and change the world. Let's jump right into the timeline. The earliest piston engines were simple, but they packed a punch. Think of the ancient Greeks using water wheels, early versions of pistons driving basic machinery. It was brute force, but it worked. By the 17th century, inventors like Denis Papin were tinkering with steam. His steam digester was a piston-driven device, using pressure to do work. It wasn't perfect, but it was a crucial step toward the future. Fast forward to the 19th century, and we're in the age of the Industrial Revolution. The steam engine had evolved, and the piston was now the heart of the machine. Factories, locomotives, and ships all relied on this simple, powerful idea. Even as the world moved toward internal combustion, the piston remained king. From steam engines to early cars, it was the core of progress. It was reliable, efficient, and, most importantly, powerful. So, the piston's journey is more than just metal in motion. It's the story of human ingenuity, persistence, and the relentless pursuit of power. And that's just the start. Imagine a big metal stick inside a tube, like a toy that moves up and down. It's called a piston, and it's the heart of the engine. When you push it down, it squishes air and makes energy. That energy is what makes things move, like a car or a boat. The piston is like a superhero in the engine. It moves fast, helps make power, and never gives up. So the piston isn't just a stick in a tube. It's the magic that makes engines tick, one push and pull at a time. Before the engine even starts, everything has to be in place. The cylinder is the heart of the machine, and inside it, we've got the piston, the rod, and a crankshaft, all locked together like a mechanical puzzle. The fuel and air mix inside the cylinder, and the spark plug is primed to ignite it. This mixture is carefully measured, so it burns just right, giving the engine the power it needs to start moving. The flywheel, a heavy wheel attached to the crankshaft, is there to keep the engine running smoothly. It stores energy from each power stroke and helps the engine keep turning even when the piston is on the upstroke. The valves control the flow of air and fuel in and out of the cylinder. They're actuated by the camshaft, which is timed perfectly to open and close at the right moments in the engine cycle. Finally, the engine is secured with bolts and brackets to keep it steady. Everything is aligned, tightened, and ready for the first spark. This is the foundation of the engine's power, a setup that makes motion possible. Now, the piston starts moving down, pushing the air and fuel mixture into the combustion chamber, creating a powerful pressure wave. As it moves, the piston seals the top of the cylinder, locking in the compressed charge until ignition is triggered. This compression is critical. It raises the temperature and pressure enough to ignite the fuel without a spark plug. Once ignited, the combustion forces the piston back down, converting chemical energy into mechanical motion. This motion is transferred through the connecting rod to the crankshaft, turning the engine's power into motion. Now, let's look at the clever twist that makes this engine move with precision. The flywheel, which we saw earlier, starts to spin, but it's the twist that gives it direction. This twist is created by a small, carefully placed lever that connects the flywheel to the piston rod. It's like a hidden gear that guides the motion with finesse. As the flywheel turns, this lever tilts slightly, redirecting the force into a controlled rotational movement. This is what turns the engine's motion from chaotic to coordinated. This clever twist ensures that every push and pull of the piston is matched with a smooth, continuous rotation. It's the engine's secret to keeping things running without stalling. Without this twist, the engine would be unpredictable and inefficient. But with it, the motion becomes a dance of balance and control, driving the engine forward with purpose. At the heart of every primitive engine lies a fundamental truth: force is transferred through motion. The piston, a simple yet powerful rod, converts linear motion into usable power by pushing against the cylinder walls. This back-and-forth motion is driven by combustion, or steam pressure, creating a push-pull effect that turns the crankshaft. It's a mechanical relay, passing energy from one part to another with precision. The science here is about controlled chaos. Pressure builds, the piston moves, and energy is harnessed. It's the engine's heartbeat, a rhythmic pulse that keeps things running. Even in its simplest form, this mechanism is a marvel of physics. Newton's laws are at work. Action and reaction, inertia and force, all woven into the very fabric of the engine's operation. So, the next time you see an old engine, remember, it's not just metal and fire. It's a symphony of motion, a dance of forces, and the purest expression of mechanical power in its most primitive form. Imagine a giant rubber band-powered race car. The engine is just the rubber band, and the wheels are the pistons. When you stretch the band, it's like charging the engine, and when you release it, the energy explodes into motion. The rubber band stores energy like a piston stores pressure. When it snaps back, it pushes the wheels forward, just like a piston pushes the crankshaft. You don't need to be a mechanic to see the connection. The rubber band is the piston, the car is the engine, and the movement is the power. This is the beauty of engineering. Simple ideas can explain complex machines. The rubber band car is a gloriously dumb analogy, but it's totally accurate. So next time you see a piston, think of a rubber band. It's not just about power. It's about storing, releasing, and turning energy into motion. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.